Alright, what's good everybody? Quancredible and chapter 198. Oh my gosh. I'm really excited about this chapter. So yeah, there's definitely a lot to talk about here in terms of like predictions and theories that I have, but I'm just gonna jump into a quick review and then my theories. So yeah, so the chapter basically begins with Asta and Yuno finishing their attack on the devil. They actually did manage to damage him very slightly, but it was very much all for naught because he can literally just say heal and he's fixed. It's Word magic is so overpowered. I'm not for sure exactly how anybody is going to beat him in Black Clover. Anyway, after that, the devil starts talking to Asta and Yuno, and then we notice that uh, Rades and Valtos are off hiding away, scared of whatever that is. Now, I think this is extremely important that they made it this far into the castle or into the Shadow Palace because Valtos has spatial magic, which will probably play some kind of important role. And Rades being there, I think, is the most important because his magic more or less manipulates souls. So I think that'd be very, very important for getting back Partry, since we lost him in this chapter, but I'll get to that in a moment. We also get confirmation that a 5-leaf grimoire is made from a 4-leaf grimoire owner falling into despair, which I am happy that I called that in my last review. And then with that finally being complete, Partry's, I guess, descent into despair or darkness has been fully realized, which we see that a elf overrun with despair and corrupted by evil will turn into a dark elf. Now, I'm pretty sure the demon knew this from the start, and this is what he was going for. Not for sure if he exactly wants Partry's body, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did, considering he's an elf, so he has tons of extra mana. I'm assuming elves are more superior to humans in that sense, which I guess you want to take them over a human. Well, shortly after that, Partry attacks Austin Yuno with his demon light swords or dark light swords. I'm not for sure what the official name is, just because the official translation hasn't came out at the recording of this. But what we do see from those is they're faster than his original one, since Yuno couldn't dodge all of them, and they are more powerful, as Asta notes that if his black form wasn't, I guess, erasing mana close to him, if he would have took the full brunt of one, he might have died. So with that, it's safe to say that Dark Elf Patri is way stronger than his normal counterpart. Then after that, we see the demon trying to make a break for it, like he's just like, I'm out. And then this leads to one of the more important pages in the chapter. The devil talks about the fate of the illegitimate child of a human and an elf. It makes it sound like either Asa could be the actual child and then Yuno be the reincarnation, or Yuno could be the actual child and Asa could just be a random. I mean, it's just tough to tell with the two translations that I read. It's just I'm not 100% for sure. So I'm definitely waiting on the official translation so we can have some confirmation on that. After that, during Asta and Dark Elf Patri's exchange, he notes again, like he said before, that he understands that the elves probably can't forgive the humans, and he also states that he can't forgive them. He does say that they are able to understand each other, so he wants them to, I guess, more or less get out of his way. But I definitely think that Partry is totally lost at this point. And then it looks like Partry was getting ready to fire the same spell that he shot out when they first met in the cave, but it'll be significantly more powerful since he's a dark elf now. And then right there is where the chapter ends with Yami and Nozel crashing down. So with that being where the chapter ends, the biggest takeaways. Okay, first, Mimosa is now MIA. And she's been drowned out by all these big names. So maybe next week we may get to see her. But with Yami and Nozel dropping down, I think they're going to be the ones to fight Dark Patri, allowing Yuno and Asta to go after the devil. That's one way everything could happen. Now, if it happens that way, I think that Yami and Nozel will fight Dark Patri off to a more or less a standoff, and then I know everybody hates him, but William will somehow come back and, I guess, kind of give them an opening to maybe take Dark Patry down or to save him. I also think this is extremely possible with Rades nearby, since he can more or less control souls, his soul or other people's souls. He may possibly be able to get Partry out of that body or put William back in control. Definitely think Rades is going to play a very, very key role in this, just for the fact that his magic can manipulate souls, and Tabata wouldn't have put him in here for no reason. Because Tabata so far has been really good about making sure that everyone that is in a certain place plays a role. I know he wouldn't have brought him in here just to make him note how scary the devil is. He's definitely going to play a major role in this for the ending in terms of what I think which would be bringing William back or getting Partry out of that dark body. One of the two is definitely going to be done because he's there. On the other hand, the devil could totally escape and I guess be more of like an in-game boss. I don't really like that one as much. Well, it's not that I don't like it, it's that I don't know. It's an okay idea, I guess, if the devil escapes and then they just have to fight him later. Gives them a chance to bulk up, I guess, or get stronger. Just because with all the players in place right now, I don't see them possibly being able to overcome his word magic just because the devil is literally just playing around. He's not really taking anything seriously. I mean, even in the panels that we've seen him, he's kind of just goofing off. Like he isn't talking fast to make any of these things happen. He's speaking very casually, very slowly. At least that's how I interpret it from looking at the panels. So yeah, great chapter. Tabata's on a roll. I really don't know how he keeps coming out with like fire chapter after fire chapter after fire chapter, but I'm not gonna complain. So yeah, really pumped about it. Let me know you guys' theories or predictions. Let me know what you guys think of Rades possibly playing a key pivotal role in all of this. Like, what do you guys think? Because oh man, I really have my money on him. He's going to be important. Like always, leave a like and sub if you enjoyed this, and Quancredible out.